90-Day Fiancé. What now? Delivered an update on Alexandra and Josh, their life together, and their adorable young daughter. Things are going okay between the couple, but Alexandra's social media experience took a turn for the worst over the summer, with fans accusing her of having had Kaya with a man other than Joshua. She quit Instagram over it. But now Alexandra is finally responding to the discourse over why her daughter's skin looks so different from hers or her husband's. Will this lay matters to rest? A refresher on Alexandra and Josh. Alexandra was a Russian party girl. She loved to go clubbing and she loved to dance. Josh was a Mormon missionary on his mission trip at the time. They met and really hit it off. Though Josh was not thrilled that Alexandra was surrounded by the club world and such scandalous substances as caffeine, he didn't call her out on that specifically, but he isn't allowed to consume caffeine. The two developed a bond. Their bond was so powerful, in fact, that though Josh was forbidden to date while acting as a missionary, he was able to come back a year later and ask out Alexandra. She said yes. Eventually, they got engaged and began the K-1 visa process on 90-Day Fiancé. Obviously, the couple didn't just come from different continents but from different worlds. Which is what made them such entertaining stars for 90-Day Fiancé. Over the summer, as Alexandra and Josh shared photos of Kaya, which they are no longer doing, Alexandra was barraged by accusations that she had cheated on Josh and that another man had furthered Kaya. Those are, of course, hurtful things to say to anyone. The reason for the accusations was that Kaya has a darker skin tone than either of her parents. Kaya also has curly hair, unlike either Alexandra or Josh. To the sleuths who followed Alexandra, not all of them, just a very vocal minority, this was evidence of cheating. People like for things to fit narratives, even if it isn't true. So they imagine a party girl who fell in love with an American man, but suddenly she's living a boring life in the American Midwest. She feels frustrated or maybe even lonely, and then, say, a dance instructor provides a little comfort. That's not true, but that's basically what people accused her of. Others were willing to offer up alternatives, like that maybe she and Josh had been unable to conceive and so they'd adopted or gotten a sperm donor. Honestly, the degree to which people were eager to jump to conclusions about something that isn't their business, is human nature. Commenting with those theories under her posts, however, that's inexcusable. Now, English isn't Alexandra's first language, so bear with her. On Facebook, she finally delved into some comments and started replying to people who were spinning these theories about Kaya's parentage. For the most part, she reminded people that it's not their business. Alexandra also shot down the idea that she'd cheated on Josh, saying that she felt sorry for those people's spouses. It is true that people who cheat are more likely to suspect others of cheating. Alexandra replied to quite a few people, but it sounded like she got fed up. The thing is, it's really not of your business, man. I waste so much time on people like you saying the same thing over and over again. Lying is what you are doing to yourself considering that you are right. But man, that will not help you in your life. If you don't care about mine, then why are you still here arguing with me? No matter what I'll do, you will hate me and think that you are right. Which is obviously not true. We did this show to show our religion. Lying is against our religion. And I'm not even talking about adultery. What in the world are you talking about? My dream was to build a happy family. Ruin your happiness, not mine. You can say anything you want, but it will not make you right. As I said before, you have a right to not believe, but you will not change anything. What else are you trying to prove here? She makes a good point. What kind of lives, you wonder, are those haters living that they feel the need to antagonize her on her own Facebook page? She didn't rehash an older explanation for why Kaya's skin is darker, but let's show you a photo of Alexandra with her biological father. Alexandra's biological father, pictured here, is Cuban, As we've stated in previous posts, it's common for traits to skip generations. That's how genetics work. We can absolutely understand why Alexandra didn't feel like going over her parentage again. Especially when she's facing off against people who won't believe her no matter what. Honestly, the best part of her whole exchange with commenters was the revelation that she doesn't know who or what Maury is. Which came up when people talked about paternity tests. And that she doesn't know who Muhammad Jabli is, even though they were co-stars.